Okay, that's a pretty close fight. Oh no, my God, I got. Here you go.
You got.
I failed you guys. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
That's what they need.
We did our best.
All friendlies down. Objective is lost.
Farmtown, first map of the stream. Ubisoft Deep State Shadow Government confirmed.
Clive, I don't think you're new here.
Hi Clive, first time seeing you. How's it going? Hi Clive, first time seeing you. How's it going?
Reporting to you live from FEMA Region 5. On Friday, October 26th, I reported to you that the Ubisoft Deep State Shadow Government had indeed detonated an EMP over top of my apartment, causing my entire town to go without power. We went from maybe 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next day with no kind of electricity. What is weird about that is that earlier that day, I talked about streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 instead of their game. And just as soon as I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, my entire town lost power. So I went onto the Ghost War forums, as you can see here in this post. Longtime member D from Oxford brought up the fact that he's surprised the Illuminati hasn't shut me down yet. I go on to recap the events of the day before about the EMP attack and saying, hey, Ubisoft, if I'm full of shit, debunk me. Come in here and say something. I'm laying down the gauntlet, basically. So, what happens? AI Blue Fox, who, if you look at the end credits of Ghost Recon Wildlands, his name is in there. He is a Ubisoft star player. He is well connected in the Ubisoft universe. And what does he say? Ubisoft agents regularly play with human Kevin Jones without him knowing in order to keep tabs on him. Which we all know is bullshit because I'm well aware of it. Every morning I tell you the Ubisoft and the reptilians are working together. They're putting plants into my lobby to be terrible teammates. Or they're putting them in full squads to run against me to ruin my day and keep tabs on me. So here it is. AI Blue Fox is basically just confirming it. And I play with him. So I'm like, have they gotten to you too? Because I think maybe they did get to him. You know? Maybe he befriended me for the sole fact of keeping tabs on me, while I think that it's all these bad randoms that are really keeping tabs on me. That could be true. I'm not positive what's what right now, ladies and gentlemen. And then he says, yes, I was turned. So, Ubisoft Deep State Shadow Government's surveillance operation confirmed, folks. And who eventually comes in? Forum moderator, Ubi Insulin. And he gives the little Arnold Schwarzenegger peek look like, you said too much, Blue. Kevin knows we're on to him. Again, I come in here to this forum and I called them out for the blatant EMP attack and said, hey, if I'm full of shit, just debunk me. That's all you gotta do. That's not so hard to do, is it? And what do? AI Blue Fox breaks his MK Ultra PSYOP conditioning, tells me the truth that they have indeed been keeping tabs on me, and he's been doing it. And Ubi Insulin, he can't threaten him in public. But what he can do is he can send this fucking GIF and says, Blue, you said too much. Kevin's on to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you more now than I've needed you ever before. The fight continues. I don't know what we're going to do, guys. Actually, I do know what we're going to do. We're going to keep playing Ghost Recon starting Monday morning. And I'm going to invite them to send more trolls in. Because you know what? You can't stop me, and you can't stop my Landfillians. Goodness gracious, put me in a map already. Load this lost soul into our lobby. Let him join my flock so I can preach the good word to him. While we have, yeah, just get me the fuck out of the lobby. God damn it. I apologize for taking your name in vain on this Salvation Sunday, Lord, but what was I supposed to do? I had to wait like a minute and a half. You understand, right? Well, it's a good round because look, I'm going up against a level 5, a level 1, and a level 29. Like, I look good when I play people who are even dumber than I am. How you gonna let a fucking recruit melt you? I say, right before I get melted by a recruit.
10 seconds later. We're coming.
I told you, right before I get melted by a recruit. Oh, you're an instant internet sensation, Holly. The chat is as smitten as I am. We're not used to having females around here, so it's a big deal. Like, you saw Alex, I was like, whoa, was there actually a fucking girl here? Twerk team. Bump, 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 bump. Don't nobody want their fucking drone pilot. Yes, thank you, level 7, for upholding your end of the bargain and running the fucking marksman like we all knew you would. And it was no time at all. Our low-level marksman is already dead. First man dead, who saw it coming? Surely not I. Hey, you want a fucking ping to get picked up? You can get teabagged in the process. I'll get you up, but I'm gonna make you taste my nuts, bitch. And they're throwing us into the middle of a match where 2 people already quit on these guys. How bad must they be where 2 people already quit on them before the match even started?
Oh shit, this is the lobby I was just in.
Well, then we're backing right back out.
No, these guys are terrible on the other team.
These guys are terrible on our team, starting with me. I'm fucking garbage too. Don't let that 3-0 last round fool you. Keep that man marked. I'm coming. Get stomped, bitch. But it was nice getting that melee. Oh yeah, see, we just as soon as we start in, they're getting the access point hacked on them. No, you're on your own, Big Meech. The ban of match penalty o'clock, first one of the day. Feels so good. Get it out of my system.
That would be.
Oh shit. He is currently in the process of making them work. We're saying, rip. We're saying, rip. Dude, could that have worked any better? Am I sitting here saying, where? I didn't even get that fucking sentence out of my mouth. I said, where's set, and I'm dead.
Oh, come on.
And look at this cuck. What the fuck are you doing all the way back here, recruit?
He was sent by Ubisoft.
Yeah, he was. What the fuck? Did you guys get disconnected too?
Yeah, I thought you pulled out, no?
No, I'll never pull out.
The second
I was looking at my watch.
The second I mentioned he's from Ubisoft, the game disconnects, dude.
EMP confirmed.
Yeah.
What?
Now make sure you crawl real high up on top of that hill where you have no cover so they can shoot you right away. Because that's critical. I mean, you've played your role so far. You've got to be the first person dead or the last person alive now. You've got a duty to uphold when you are a level 7 and you pick that fucking sniper rifle. He's either talking up a storm, or he's got dogs barking in the background, or he's fighting with his old lady. His badass kids skipped school, so they're in the background raising hell. There you go. Get up on that conveyor belt. He's doing it too. And he fucking fell off. Goodness gracious. Yeah, fuck you. Do I have
paper cuts?
do I have anybody who's a member of the internet group Anonymous that can DDoS these people for me? Just, I don't know who voted for it. It's just, okay, it got 4 votes. There's 8 people. I know me and Brian didn't vote for it, so that narrows it down. So you've got a 66% chance. If you just go ahead and DDoS everybody else that was in that lobby, you got a 66 and 2/3% chance of getting it right. So I apologize to the 2 people who didn't vote for it that's getting punished, but you didn't vote for what I wanted to. So if you're not with me, you're fucking against me. That makes you complicit in that war crime. You ever just sit back and contemplate what you're doing with your life, and then you find yourself complaining about a voting system on a video game, and you're like, am I really being this petty? But I am. I really am that petty. Oh, am I? You gotta be kidding me. I can't be the only one left. I tried to mortar myself, Plume, but they took my drone down before I could do it. Because that was my original intention. I was trying to mortar myself. So I just figured, what the shit. Normally I would grenade myself, but I said, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's just shoot my own mine. I should have grenaded my mine to really make sure I was dead.